Some may say that you're not neutral. You have maybe other motives. I'm saying this because you're talking to us from here, from Israel. Israel is having not so easy times with Obama. No motives from that?
Well, of course, aside from the fact that Obama is not legitimate for presidency, there are serious problems with his policies. And maybe, actually, his policies stem from his illegitimacy. Maybe it stems from the fact that he does have allegiance to other countries. And by the way, I wanted to explain one more point. It's, as I said, in order to be the president, you have to be a natural-born citizen. Both parents have to be citizens. And also you have to be born in the country. Now, in regards to both parents having to be citizens, how do you know that? And because the Constitution does not explain the term natural-born citizen, as it does not explain in many other terms, like felony or misdemeanor. You have to look up in the dictionary, in legal treaties that existed at the time, and the reference that Constitution gives is Law of Nations. It's a legal treatise by Emeric de Vattel, a very famous diplomat and attorney, and it states natural-born citizen is one that is born in the country to two parents that are citizens of that country. And I believe it's volume 1, section 19, if I'm not mistaken. Now, that's one point. The other point is whether he was born in the United States or not. And what's interesting is that he never signed a consent form to release his original birth certificate. What he released is late short form certification of live birth that was issued in 2007, only 2 years ago, that provides basically no information. All we know is that he was born. Looking at him, we can tell he was born. However, when you look at this, I call it piece of garbage, sorry, that he posted on the internet, it has nothing. Typical birth certificate would show the name of the hospital. When you look at what Obama posted on the internet, look there. There is no name of the hospital. Where was he born in? What hospital? Usually it would show the name of the doctor. On what Obama posted, there is no name of the doctor, no signatures, there is no information, and it is extremely suspicious. Why wouldn't he sign a consent to release the original birth certificate that's on file in the state of Hawaii that should provide all this information? Why did he surround himself with an army of attorneys and reported over $1 million to file over 100 lawsuits questioning his legitimacy? Why wouldn't he just pay $12 and release the document? And the only reasonable explanation is that, I'm sorry to say, the man is a fraud, is that he knows that whatever is there in Hawaii is not the identical copy of what he has provided. Now, another question that is being asked, and that's in regards to Chiomi Fukino. She's the director of the health department in Hawaii. And a lot of people said, well, she confirmed that he was born in Hawaii. Interestingly, she didn't confirm that. Interestingly, she never authenticated the piece of garbage that Obama posted on the internet. She never said this is an authentic copy of what we have on file in Hawaii. She never said this. All she said that there is a document on file in Hawaii. And there is a problem with that because the state of Hawaii allows, and it goes back to 1911, allows foreign-born children of Hawaiian residents to get Hawaiian birth certificates as long as one of the parents has been a resident of the state of Hawaii for at least a year prior to birth of the child, even born in Kenya or like his sister in Indonesia, can get such a birth certificate. Moreover, there is a statute, 338-5, that allows one to get a birth certificate based on a statement of one relative only. For example, if a child is born in the hospital, then there is a proper hospital birth certificate. If the child was not born in the hospital or for any reason there is no loss or somehow there is no birth certificate from the hospital, a parent or a grandparent, anybody, can write, any relative pretty much, can write a statement that my son was born in Hawaii. She would fill out the form, send it. In those years, she could simply send it by mail to the health department in Hawaii, and that would be sufficient for somebody to get a birth certificate in Hawaii. Now, there is also a question about a newspaper announcement, because I said, well, there was a newspaper announcement. What I found out, those newspaper announcements were made in following fashion. They would take all birth certificates, the ones that are really legitimate, that came from hospital, and ones that came based on statement of one relative only. They would put everything in one pile and send all of those send information on all of those children born to Hawaiian news agency that would forward it to Hawaiian newspapers. So yes, a newspaper would run announcements of birth, but they don't disclose any information. How were those announcements obtained? How were those birth certificates obtained? Some from hospital and some just from a statement of a parent. And that's why we're demanding to see all of his vital records.